Hello, my beautiful Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter signs. Welcome to your January 2020 reading. This is going to be a little bit different than the usual readings that I've been doing in the past. So please take the messages as they resonate. I'm not focusing on a specific theme this month just because there's a lot of heavy hitting energy in the cosmos happening. So I really want to make sure that I bring messages of truth and of healing. So in whatever theme this is hitting in your life, please take the messages as they resonate with that. What else did I want to tell you, beautiful Pisces people? For the ones who don't know, my moon is in Pisces, so I completely resonate with this type of energy. You're a water sign, so you might be feeling a little bit more emotional just because that lunar eclipse in Cancer, it's a full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer that is coming up on January 10th. You might be already feeling it, is affecting water signs, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And it's also affecting the masculine energy. So masculine energies, we all have this, even if we're women. It's the side of us that is a little bit more controlling, a little bit more hard-hitting, wants to get things done. That part of ourselves is being a little bit more tempered. So some of us that have not been able to balance the masculine and the feminine within us, that's going to be hard for a lot of people who haven't really sat with themselves and their feminine energy and given much thought to where they belong in the world and their inner truth and connecting with spirit and their inner spirit. So yeah, I'd like to talk more about astrology, but this is about you, Pisces. So let's begin your reading. Just thank you so much for all your likes, subscribes, comments. I really love to know where you're at in your journey. You can also tip and donate through my PayPal account, which is in the description box below. You'll see that you can reach out for your personal reading through my website, and you can also purchase my bracelets calling in your person to align with the energies of the person you want to attract in your life. So please take a look at that. It's a beautiful crystal bracelet, masculine, feminine energies. All right, guys, so let's begin with a prayer to set the intention so that I and you can connect with your spirit guides during this reading. So let's take a deep breath, Pisces. All right, dear Pisces spirit team and guardian angels, please speak up nice and loudly during this card reading for January 2020. Please allow them to continue to hear, see, feel, and know the divine messages that you wish to send them in the physical world. Please bring blessings to all who are involved in this reading, and so it is. Okay, guys, so let's begin with your overall energy for the month of January 2020. I'm using the beautiful Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck that I haven't used in a while. I bought it a couple of months ago, and yeah, I have a lot of decks, and I want more because, I mean, every deck taps into a different energy, so this one is absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look at your overall energy. I've never seen this card before, Pisces. Softly, softly, the tender touch. Ow, wow. Ooh la la, okay. Let's take a look. Okay, so in January 2020, number 20. Oh man, some of you are going to do a lot of crying in January. Oh, please, you got to feel it to heal it. If you need to cry, please do so. I mean, if you're male or female, I mean, this is what it's all about. We need to shed these parts of ourselves that are no longer working, and with that comes deep healing, and healing requires crying sometimes. Yeah, you see how she's crying? There's tears. Why do I feel like some of you have been praying for a more tender touch in relationships? Some of you have not been around the most healthy characters in your life. You're very intuitive, right, Pisces? I mean, your intuition is heightened this month. We see it. We see it here in your third eye, and your crown is just completely being activated. You see that? So whatever's coming, you know, the energy that's flowing through your crown and down to your third eye, that's healing. That's trying to come down. So don't resist it. Really let it come pouring down. You might even be experiencing dreams outside of this dimension, see? Some of you might be praying, like I said, some of you might be really praying for this softer, more tender energy. And maybe this is you. You're in a soft and tender place. It's tender, it's vulnerable. This is your overall energy, guys, for the month of January. Now let's get into your shadows. The shadows are the aspects of ourselves or the people or the energies around us that can trigger us in the month of January. Ooh, okay. Someone or something, or you know, whatever situation you got going here, there's a lot of superficiality. Someone is wearing a mask. Someone is not being genuine, authentic. It's all about the superficial in this person's life. It's all about appearances, right? Yeah, this is definitely a shadow that needs to be shed, guys, whether that's you or the person you are encountering. What other shadows or issues that might trigger Pisces this month? Yeah, you're dealing with some cold soup. Oh, God. Okay. We got cold. Someone who is not open and vulnerable about anything when it comes to expressing their emotions. It's all about the superficial. It's all about surface things, right? It's very difficult to connect with that type of energy if you think about it. And if you're someone who is in the space of wanting to connect with something that is more soft and tender and gentle, how can you connect with something that's soft and gentle when they're stone cold hearted here? Cold hearted. Someone is cold hearted. What else is triggering you or challenging you or testing you this month? Okay, so we got 3 cards, guys. Embarrassment. Someone is embarrassed. Embarrassed about their behavior. Embarrassed about how they treated you. Okay, now I'm getting it. Embarrassed about how they've behaved in the past, or maybe in this month. Take it as it resonates. But someone here got really, really pissed off, angry. That's the masculine, the shadow side of the masculine. You know, she's ready just to shoot people. You know, she's scorned, she's pissed off. Instead of coming from a place of openness, receptivity, receiving, someone who is trying to be receptive and open, they were being very cowardly here by resorting to cowardly ways, anger, frustration, embarrassment. Or maybe this might be you, Pisces, feeling embarrassed about the way you've reacted in the past. Someone's scared to open up. This is very, very clear. They're embarrassed to open up, so they shut down. And they're very cold and they're very guarded. And as a result, it feels like they're very superficial. If I can only pick this up. Okay, here we go. So remember, we started out the triggers with being cold and superficial. I feel like these are characters that you are going to be dealing with in January. People's true colors will come out, guys. I keep repeating this. So this is a test for you on how you're going to react, okay? So let's take a look at how to handle these shadows, how to handle what triggers you in the month of January. Okay, so you have a support system, helpful people. You have people around you or people that you follow on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. People that are like-minded and like-hearted. People that you vibe with. People that you can trust. So how to handle these shadows, how to handle what tests you is by opening up to people that can help you. By trying to align with people who are of your same vibrational frequency, who are willing to help and open up. As soon as your vibration switches and shifts, and as soon as you're more in tune with your truth, and maybe that's what it's going to take for you, it's going to take some emotional purging, because you're a little bit softer and more tender-hearted here in the month of January. Vulnerable, and more vulnerable and sensitive. The situation will improve. So what I'm getting here is how to handle these difficult energies that come towards you. So these energies that are very cold, superficial, frustration in the air, people that are angry all the time, people that kind of are avoiding you because they're embarrassed by their behavior. They're embarrassed, they're scared, they're cowardly. Yeah, they're saying that things will improve once you align with people, places, and things that allow you to be yourself, that allow you to be vulnerable, that allow you to really step into your authentic self. Oop, this one won't come out. Some of you are asking, Spirit, or asking me, I feel, whether this person, place, or thing is a good option for you. No. Again, ask help from others. They're really, putting an emphasis on this. So asking help from others can also mean asking a professional, someone like me who can help you out and guide you. And I'm like a messenger, so I'm just relaying the messages from Spirit on how to guide you towards your destined path. So ask for help from others is going to be crucial. Now, people who you can trust, people who are aligned with your vibration. What I feel they need to pull out another one. It's a lot of cards for you guys, Pisces, but you need it. Let go. Yeah. Some of you need to let go of a person, a situation, a job, whatever is causing you some stress here. I'm going to put it under the no. Okay. Right. So let's get into the energies from your present surroundings that are supporting you or not supporting you. Okay. Take it as it resonates. Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, brilliant new ideas, inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Okay, so you get some information, you get some type of clarity here with the Ace of Swords. You see something for what it is. Okay, maybe that information is going to help you to understand that it's time to let go. Information that comes in, maybe it might be challenging, but helps you let go. Ace of Water, you see the truth. Ace, we have some new beginnings here, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, a new home. Some of you get information, clarity about this offer. Some of you, it's about a home. Ace of Water, Ace of Cups is essentially an offer in love. Some of you might be getting communication about love, new love. As soon as you see clearly about something that needs to be cut out, this is what I'm feeling, I take it as it resonates, a new offer comes in. It also has to do with your spiritual awakening here, spiritual growth, your intuition. You're really going deep into your Piscean intuition here. You're seeing clearly because of the fact that you're finally tapping into your intuition for the very first time. Okay, I'm going to get one more. Release is the death card, okay, in the traditional deck. So there's some type of purging, transformation that's going on. The end of a phase or a situation, spiritual transformation. I feel like this is spiritual. Time to move on. Even if it's the end of a relationship or the end of a job or the end of something, it's in essence a spiritual ending. It's a spiritual transformation. It's allowing you to evolve spiritually, vibrationally. When I always talk about vibration, it's in essence spirit. The spirit within you is evolving onto the next phase of where you're supposed to be headed in your spiritual path. Okay? Some type of purging, moving on, the end of a phase. And this is why it's going to be a little bit heavy, emotionally heavy, because you're purging, you're transforming. When you're transforming, you're in the cocoon. So it takes some sort of, you know, the worst, it needs to get worse before it gets better. This is what I was trying to say. And sometimes with release and purging and letting go comes grieving, comes heartache, comes emotional outbursts and crying, okay? But we need to, in order to get there, in order to get to our happiness and our 10 of Cups, we need to make sure that we release things in our life, things that are part of who we are, that no longer serve the next journey, the next step in the journey. 9 of Water, your wish comes true, concerns fade away. Yeah, I feel like as soon as you see clearly, your intuition heightens, opportunities come in, offers come in. For some of you, this is an offer in love. The death card can be Scorpio, but it's speaking of transformation, of letting go, because they want to push you towards the 9 of Cups, which is everything that you've wished for. Happiness, contentment, your concerns fade away, a love of life. You actually feel like yourself for the very first time. So these are energies that are supporting you in the month of January. Now, energies that are new energies that are coming towards you in the month of January. We have Temperance. Ooh, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Well, in this deck, the Game of Thrones, very different from the traditional card. In this deck, I feel like he's doing research, which is funny because the Temperance card is all about balance. It's the angel of patience. It's tempering. It's going with the flow. It's healing. Whereas this guy, I don't know his name, the characters of Game of Thrones, I'm not too sure here. He's doing some research, patiently looking for the right information. Temperance is about patience, guys. Patience is a virtue. So that's what's coming towards you. Ooh, 5 of Cups. Some of you might be still, again, I spoke about grief, 5 of Cups, something that's coming towards you. Maybe it's about this Sagittarius that you're dealing with. 5 of Cups. You're disappointed about something that happened with the Sagittarius for some of you. You keep focusing on what didn't work out with them. Or it can be that the Sagittarius is still grieving and sad over what happened. This ending, we do see an ending here, but it's meant to be. It needs to be done. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Oh, she is badass in this one. She does not have only one sword. She has 10,000. I don't know. She has a lot of swords, guys. You might be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. Very detached. This person might have been very cold and detached with you. And in the future, we see that they don't change. All right? In January, the new energies, we still see a cold, detached demeanor here. Can be from a woman, can be from a male. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it's very airy, detached, cold. Six of Cups. Someone you thought you had a deep soul connection with goes beyond this lifetime. This is a past life connection. But someone's not allowing the connection to come through here. Someone's not open and receptive and vulnerable, unfortunately. The Star can be in Aquarius. I did say Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, the Star. I feel like you've made a wish, and it's in the works, guys. It really is in the works. Something needs to end here. The offer that comes in for some of you that's been in your environment comes in to transform you completely, because you're walking towards your wish come true here. Your Nine of Cups, your Nine of Water. However, someone is still sad and grieving about this connection. Some of you, it's a very deep soulmate connection. All right, so let's go with the Angel Oracle here that's going to give you some extra advice. Ooh. Yeah, you guys, your spirit, basically what I was saying before, this is going to come to confirm your spirit guides. What they're saying to you here is new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, meditation. Yeah, some of you, this is you studying, trying to understand things that made you feel sad, trying to find the truth. Queen of Swords, she communicates the truth. She knows the truth when it comes to these connections with other people. It doesn't have to be romantic, but you are given intuitive spiritual insight, either through your dreams, either clairvoyantly, clairaudiently, claircognitively, through meditation, prayer, whatever it is, your intuition is heightened. And this is what I said from the top here. And then we have Rochelle, who tells you, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Yeah, you got to honor the intuition, the inner guidance system that you are given at birth, basically. It's just being activated in January for a lot of you. Okay, so let's end here. Where are we at? 24 minutes. Okay, we're on track. What is the astrology that is impacting my Pisces? Oh my goodness, Saturn return. Okay. So Saturn return age means you're dealing with lessons this month, karmic lessons. When Saturn returns in our chart, it brings up a lot of disruption and chaos, because it really shakes up the aspects of our life that are not supporting our life path. Okay, so that comes with lessons. So some of you are probably dealing with your Saturn return, so check that out. Or it's just telling you that you're dealing with some major life lessons here, and it's all about time. You know, Saturn is the keeper of time. When it's time to let go of something, then, you know, things in your life will happen in a way that it's time. It's time to transform. It's time to move on. It's time to move on to the next phase. I will read it from the book, and you'll see this is what it's all about. Number 50. Saturn, as the Lord of Karma, shatters all illusions. It takes approximately 29 years for Saturn to orbit the Sun, so the first Saturn return happens around the age of 29. It marks a period where childish things must be put away. Okay? There is no more getting ready to live your life. It is time to live it. And be responsible for your own dreams, goals, and affairs. If you hold on to things with no basis, in reality, yes, Saturn is all about reality. Reality checks. Your suffering will grow and depression may follow. You cannot escape this truth-seeking energy. You must face it. Okay, you may feel a sense of time running out. If any partnership is now being formed, that lover or partner may be older or in better standing than you. Pessimism may figure in, and you may be compelled to give up on something you believe in dearly. Saturn is the planet of time and measure and signifies hair turning gray or skeletal or bone problems, dental problems, or common with this transit. So be careful with that, guys. Saturn returns tend to brings on rough passages, but also a harvest. You are now at a time when you understand things better than you did even a year ago. It is time to be brave and face this important passage. There are no quick fixes when this card turns up. Know what you can and cannot do. Take life in a measured way, much like this planet of time already does. Let go of your illusions, for they do not serve you. You're down to the brass tacks now. Time to see what you are made of. Yeah, you're trying to move past hardships here. There will be some hardships, but only because you're not aligned, basically. Whatever you're holding on to is not aligned with where you're meant to go, where you're meant to be. All right, guys, I hope these messages were helpful, insightful. Please do reach out if you need a personal reading. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All my information is in the description box. Thank you so much for liking and commenting and subscribing. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great month. Take care.